What just happened? At the Alaska summit, Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin met but did not announce a ceasefire. Trump indicated he favors a comprehensive peace agreement over a quick standalone ceasefire. President Zelensky is due to meet Trump in Washington on August 18. European and UK leaders stressed that any step toward peace must include Ukraine's leadership and uphold its sovereignty. Downing Street has made clear that the path to peace cannot be decided without Zelensky. The UK's posture if a ceasefire happens. A troop deployment. Non-combat Britain has said its forces are ready to enter Ukraine immediately after a ceasefire, not for frontline combat but for tasks like rebuilding defences, demining, and training. Allied coordination. The UK, France, and Germany are preparing a coalition of the willing call to align strategies before Zelensky's Washington meeting. Ceasefire versus peace deal. A ceasefire stops fighting quickly, but risks creating a frozen conflict if there's no strong enforcement. A comprehensive peace deal embeds the ceasefire inside a broader agreement that covers security guarantees, sanctions, and territorial issues. More durable, but harder to negotiate. Washington appears to lean toward the second approach, while Europe and the UK emphasize Ukraine's inclusion and no reward for Russian aggression. What a ceasefire would likely include. 1. Line of contact freeze with mapped coordinates. 2. Monitoring and verification by coalition observers using drones and satellites. 3. Air and missile restrictions, including no-fly or duck infliction zones. 4. Maritime corridors to secure Black Sea shipping. 5. Humanitarian measures such as prisoner swaps and demining routes. 6. Sanctions snap back if either side breaches terms. 7. Security guarantees from G7 and EU states, with UK forces helping to stabilize Ukraine. Risks and red flags. Russia could use a pause to rearm. Ambiguous ceasefire language would weaken enforcement. Domestic politics. Kiev cannot agree to cede sovereignty, while Moscow may demand early sanctions relief. Proxy or deniable actors could spoil implementation. The UK's likely roles on day one of a ceasefire. Supporting verification and monitoring. Helping integrate Ukraine's air defense. Deploying engineers for demining and reconstruction. Running training hubs inside Ukraine. Securing shipping lanes for grain and trade. What to watch next? August 17th, European Coalition of the Willing Coordination Call, where leaders will set joint red lines. August 18th, Zelensky-Trump meeting in Washington, crucial to shaping whether the US pushes for a ceasefire first or a broader package. UK announcements, likely details on force composition and non-combat deployment tasks if a ceasefire is declared. Bottom line, Britain is positioning itself to move quickly after a ceasefire, focusing on verification, stabilization, and security support, while insisting that Ukraine must remain a full partner in any peace process.